Good day, and thank you for joining us. My name is Stacey Williams, and I'm a weaver in Ketchikan, Alaska. When I was first contacted by a homeschool family, I was somewhat shocked. I had little experience in the actual teaching methods, but I was strong in my desire to pass on what I knew, the art of basketry. The initial sessions were shaky, but they were so much fun. Once we got into a groove, there was no stopping the creating. Basket after basket, page after page of coloring, legends and stories. The only limit to what we could learn was the time constraint. And there were plenty of times that we went over the designated hour of the week. We started small. Little baskets with plated bottoms, diagonally plated headbands, wristbands, and then onto compact twining. At some point, my students proposed that we make a hat. The hat was finished some time ago and is now adored by two younger siblings as well. I look forward to the day that all four are sitting at the table with me, laughing and learning, twining away. Some days are tough. I won't pretend that they aren't. Living in a mostly dark in the winter and rainy year-round town, there's definitely an effect on morale. But once you get settled into a routine, it being Tuesday and time to weave, get that cedar soaking. I know that sometimes I would pre-soak my material before arriving at the home to teach. As soon as they open the door, I am greeted by warm smiles and a lot of deep inhales of the pungent yellow cedar. Encourage yourself. Encourage your students. Everyone has the chance to be a teacher. Everyone has every opportunity to be a student. And there is every chance and opportunity around each corner. Remember that this is not the way that the future generations were meant to learn. However, this is the new path that we are forging. Forge your path with intention, deliberation, and most importantly, encouragement. Here are a few questions that I had for my homeschool students. All right, Aaliyah, what is our first question?
What do you think about the items you have created?
I think the items I created are awesome. The first ones weren't like I'm not very as much proud as the first ones as I am as the later ones, but they're still nice.
What do you think about the progress you have made from one project to the next?
Oh, think I definitely made a lot of progress from like when I first started in my last project for sure. Yeah.
Do you think it's important for people to learn about weaving?
Yes, definitely. Weaving is awesome.
What is your favorite thing you've learned? I understand.
Probably just everything, like the stories, the culture. It's all really cool.
What are two types of techniques you remember from class?
Twining and plating.
Yes. Maxon, what is something you still want to learn?
Just more about the animals and all that cool stuff that they created with art and all that.
If you could do anything with weaving, what would you create?
Probably like a cloak or something.
What is the best thing you think you've created so far?
The hat, probably. Our hat.
What are two kinds of cedar we work with?
Red cedar and yellow cedar.
Okay, question for Mom. Why did you enroll your kids into an arts and cultures class?
Because of my kids' ethnicity and their roots, I wanted them to learn more about their culture and where they came from, but also I wanted to enrich their education with that culture. And our focus in homeschooling is enrichment, and I really think we got a lot of that from this class.
So, what made you continue their involvement?
They had so much fun learning, not just learning new types of weaving, new arts, but they also had fun hearing the stories of the culture. They loved learning how to get things from the land, which I'm forgetting the name of it right now. harvesting, harvesting cedar, and and so it was really easy to continue because there was so much positive things.
So speaking of positive things, what is the most positive or the top 3 positive things of having been involved in arts and cultures class?
They learned some history that they wouldn't have learned from me. They learned different techniques of art. They learned a respect for the land and things that we can harvest from the land.
This is sponsored by the Sealaska Heritage Institute.